Hello, I'm Doug Shigitano with Streamstar. I'm a product specialist, and we've brought our systems here to NAB. We have our new 4.0 software, and we are a software-based live multi-camera production switcher. You can buy a software-only version and build your own system, or we have a couple hardware solutions for you. We have our rack-mounted systems. These come in a 2-input, which would be the X2, a 4-input, which would be the X4, and as you see here, this is the X7, which is our 6-input. We also have case models, which come in a 4-input and a 6-input. So let's take a look at the user interface. This is designed to be a simplistic one-person workflow, and I can train anybody to use this system within an hour. The premise is designed around a smartphone app. And with that, you have the ability to use a keyboard. We do sell a marked keyboard. And you can use the keyboard to switch cameras and a lot of the other features. You can also use a mouse. Our cases have a built-in touchscreen. You can also provide a touchscreen with the rack unit. And so you can also use the touchscreen. So here I am just cutting using the crossfade feature. You also have direct cut. And you also have transition. Within the crossfade and the transition, you're able to go into the sub-menu. For transition, you can change a wipe, and you can also adjust the timing. The same thing is true for the crossfade. There's 4 layers of downstream keyers. The first one would be the logo. We have our own Streamstar logo that will appear in a FLV animated file. You have the overlay layer. That can be full screen animations, lower thirds, really anything you want, but it's going to be pre-rendered graphics. And again, PNG for static or FLV for animated. We have a CG. The CG is our built-in, fully customizable character generator. So you can do lower thirds, full screen, scrolls, really anything. And again, you have the ability to do animated or static. You can go into the edit feature, load in your own template, or use a default template. You can go in, adjust the text, blocking, position, fully customizable CG. Our last is the ingest solution, and that would be for a third party or our own solution, an external character generator. So with the external character generator, you have the ability to use NDI. Our Score Plus comes in through NDI, and there's a lot of other third-party character generators that use NDI. All the layers can be active at once, so you can build a complete graphics package for your broadcast. The picture-in-picture is one of my favorite features, as well as the split screen. Push on that, it brings out the default menu. Select your template, and now select what you want in A, select what you want in B. For C, I'm going to use our media player, I'm going to use a background, and I'm going to go live. That is, in my career, the fastest I've ever used the picture-in-picture. Usually you're going into an ME bank and it's going to take you a couple minutes. You can click off of it and it'll remember it, and you can easily go straight back to it. We have the built-in media player. You can load in background animations, commercial spots, full videos. Again, simply click on it, it's going to play, give you a countdown timer, and then it'll give you an indicator of what camera you're going to come out to when the video ends, as well as a countdown timer here. If I want to come back to another camera, I just click on the gray bar, and that'll tell the system I want to come back to that camera. I can also come back early by clicking any camera, and it immediately comes out. A new feature for our 4.0 is the ability to go in and trim up the video by creating new in and out points. Another option is you can add any video to a playlist. So I can add it to a playlist, open up the playlist, and I have a playlist. If you wanted to create a commercial break, or any playlist of a video, you have that option. We have JVC video controls. So a lot of the JVC cameras, you can go directly into, adjust the white balance, paint, and then with the new PTZ cameras, you can actually control pan, tilt, do presets, and do groups. And that's up to 6 cameras. If it's the X4, it's 4. If it's the X2, it's the 2 input. There's a built-in audio system. Standard audio follows video and other controls. You have embedded from the cameras, the media player, and then the aux in would be how you were to bring in an external audio source. Into the gear icon gives you access to a lot of the settings. One is recording. You can do a program record of your switch. This will do up to 1080p. You can also ISO record all of your cameras. You can also choose which cameras to ISO record. You can also send it via USB 3.0 to an external hard drive. So at the end of the day, you can take that hard drive with you and then do any post-production you would need. We also have streaming. We have a number of pre-built platforms, popular like YouTube, Facebook Live. But if we don't have an API, you can simply just use other or the MPEG TS, put in your information, and you're able to stream. What we do have in 4.0 is the ability to do multiple streams. So now you can send your stream to Facebook Live, YouTube, JVC Video Cloud, and other stream platforms at the same time. We do have both SDI and HDMI output, so you can send it to satellite uplink, television, in-house monitors, really anything you would need. One of our best features is our replay system. I'm going to go into the replay settings here. We use a back timing system instead of a traditional mark in and mark out. The reason we do that, again, is because of workflow. It's simpler for an operator to not have to forget to do a mark in and just do a back time. So you can adjust the back timing for the short, medium, and long to your specific sport or preferences. You also have wipes. You can load and bring in your own customizable wipes, and if you had a sponsored wipe, you can actually track statistics of how many times that wipe was used. So we'll go into the replay system. So here's the replay system. A play would happen on the field. You click short, it instantly creates your replays. If you know which look you're ready to do, just click on that camera. It's going to fire into the replay, play it, give you an indicator, select which camera you want to come out to, and it's automatically going to fire back. The other option is it's going to take out the downstream keyers for you automatically. Another option is to use the eye icon to preview your looks. You can also fire to any of the replay looks through this, and you also have the ability to star it. When you star it, it's going to add that into the favorites bin. So now you can create a list of all the favorite replays, and you can also go in and label those replays. So that way you can go back and get highlights for the first half or the second half. Going back into the all bin, and you have a couple options for replay. The first is sequential. So what sequential does is play the full look of that camera angle. So it's going to play all 5, then it's going to do a nice dissolve and play all of 2. Now we're not going to wait, I'm going to come back early, so I'm just going to click that camera, automatically fires back early. So now I'm going to create a medium one, so that gives us a little more length to play with. And I'm going to turn on our dynamic. What the dynamic lets you do is build melds. So now those 6 looks are going to be synced, and you can dissolve between them as you wish. An option would be maybe camera 2 had the first part of the play, but camera 4 had the last part of the play. Now you can do that. So I'm going to fire out on 2 here. Here's the first part of the play, and now when we get to the last part of the play, I'm going to tell the system to dissolve, and it automatically dissolved, and I can just go in, we'll go back in for you. I can just dissolve through all the looks and basically edit my own replay package on that look. It's extremely powerful. It's something that for a single operator you just can't get in any other system. We have some new PTZ controls that are up here. If these were active with PTZ cameras, you can access hotkeys. And as far as system settings, you can go into General, you can do NTSC or PAL. You could turn off your SDI and HDMI outputs. NDI, you can turn off and on NDI. And we have a multi-viewer. So this monitor up here above me, this is hooked up as a multi-viewer. So right now it's showing program, but I can switch it. This multi-view is all the cameras. This multi-view is everything. So you're getting the program, the cameras, and then the ingest. So it is an extremely powerful system that is very easy to operate and yet very affordable. So if you would like to know more, please visit our website at streamstar.com. Thank you.